Planning a trip to India? Well, if you're a Malaysian citizen, you have definitely come to the right place. We're going to break down the entire e-visa process step by step to make it super simple and, most importantly, successful. Okay, let's dive right in. And we have to start with the absolute best news of all. Right now, and this is for a limited time, the most popular e-visa to India for Malaysians is completely free. That's right, we're talking about the 30-day e-tourist visa. This is pretty much the perfect option for those shorter trips, maybe a spiritual pilgrimage or that quick getaway you've been dreaming about. Now, this offer is fantastic, and it's specifically for Malaysian citizens. With this 30-day e-tourist visa, you get double entry. That means you can pop into India twice within that 30-day window. The visa fee itself is zero, or gratis as it's officially called, and this incredible deal is on the table all the way until December 31st, 2026. But you might be thinking, what if 30 days isn't enough? India's a massive country, right? There's so much to see. So let's take a look at the other options to help you pick the perfect visa for your big adventure. This table lays it all out nice and simple. You've got the free 30-day visa, a 1-year option for $40, and a 5-year visa for $80. Now, there are a couple of really crucial differences to notice. The 30-day visa's clock starts ticking the moment you arrive in India, but for the longer visas, their validity starts the second they're granted to you. Also, with the 1- and 5-year visas, you get multiple entries, but each stay can't be longer than 90 days at a time. And listen up, because this is a big one you absolutely cannot forget if you go for a longer visa. Even with all those multiple entries, you can't spend more than 180 days total in India within a single calendar year. We're talking from January 1st to December 31st. They are super strict about this, so you really have to keep track of your days. All right, so you've picked your visa. Now, before you even think about opening that web browser, let's get all our ducks in a row. Seriously, getting this part right from the get-go is the secret to a smooth, stress-free application. The very first item on our checklist is all about keeping you safe online. The Indian government has put out direct warnings about this. There are a ton of fake websites out there that look really official, but their only goal is to steal your money and your personal info. So this is it. This is the one and only website you should ever use. Memorize it, bookmark it, double-check the URL before you type in anything. It has to end in .gov.in/evisa/. Anything else is a scam. Plain and simple. Okay, so what do you actually need to have saved on your computer? It's just 2 things. A really clear scan of your passport's main page, the one with your photo and info, saved as a PDF, and a recent digital photo of yourself, which has to be a JPEG file. Those file formats are not suggestions, they're required. Let's spend an extra second on the photo, because honestly, this is where so many applications get tripped up. It needs to be a 2x2-inch photo against a plain white background with absolutely no shadows. These rules are so strict because their biometric systems need to identify you clearly. And here's the golden rule. It has to be a new photo. You cannot just crop the picture from your passport scan. That is an automatic rejection, no questions asked. Okay, documents are prepped. They meet all the specs. Now it's time for the main event. Let's walk through a quick overview of the online application itself. We can really boil the whole process down to 5 simple steps. First, head to that official .gov.in site and start your application. Second, fill in all your details exactly as they are on your passport. No typos, no nicknames. Third, upload that PDF passport scan and your JPEG photo. 4, and this is crucial, review everything on the summary page. It's your last chance to catch any mistakes. And finally, step 5, proceed to payment where you'll get your temporary application ID. Just a quick but important heads up on that last step. Even though the 30-day visa fee is zero, you will still have to pay a very small bank processing charge. So it's not 100% free, and you're going to need a credit or debit card ready to finalize everything. So you've filled it all out. You've uploaded your documents. You've hit that submit button. Phew, the hard part is over. So what happens next? Let's look at what you can expect while you wait. The process is actually pretty quick. After you submit, you'll want to keep an eye on your email. Within about 72 hours, you should get your approved ETA. That stands for Electronic Travel Authorization. As soon as you have it, print it out. Then, when you land in India, you'll just present that printed ETA and your passport. Lastly, they'll take your biometrics, which is just your fingerprints and a quick photo at the immigration counter. I'm going to say this again because it is so, so important. That ETA email isn't just a confirmation receipt. It is your official permission to get on that plane. A digital copy on your phone is not going to cut it. You must have a physical, printed copy with you to show the airline and the immigration officer. Now, to make sure you actually get that happy, approved email, let's go over the most common mistakes that get applications rejected and, more importantly, how you can easily avoid them. So, after everything we've talked about, what do you think? What's the number one reason, the single biggest mistake that gets an application denied? You probably guessed it, it's the photograph. Getting the photo right is the most critical part of this whole thing. Just look at the difference here. On the right, that's exactly what they want. Sharp, centered, plain white background, no shadows. On the left, you've got all the classic mistakes: blurry images, weird backgrounds, shadows, and that dreaded cropped passport photo. Any of those will get you rejected. Of course, it's not just the photo. Other big reasons for rejection are simple typos, like your name or passport number not matching your documents, a blurry passport scan, the payment not going through, or not being totally upfront about your previous visa history. The bottom line is attention to detail is everything. So let's wrap this all up in one final success checklist. 1. Only use the official indianvisaonline.gov.in website. 2. Double-check that your photo meets every single one of those picky specifications. 3. Triple-check that your name and passport number on the form are a perfect match to your passport. And 4. Print your approved ETA before you even think about packing your bags. Follow these steps, and you'll be all set for an amazing trip. So with all that paperwork out of the way, the only real question left is, which of India's sacred cities will you explore first? Will it be the ancient Ghats of Varanasi, the site of enlightenment in Gaya, or the holy meeting of rivers at Prayagraj?